Welcome to the Alpha Training and Consulting's online training program. Today's module is entitled, Why Choose Alpha for Your ASQ CCQM Exam Preparation Needs? That's a great question. First of all, your instructor, which is me, has been teaching students ASQ CCQM principles for over 2 decades. Also, I have passed the following ASQ exams. I have passed all 19 ASQ certification exams. Now, from as far as I know, I'm the first person to ever accomplish such a task. So that gives me a lot of experience, and I use that experience to help you pass your certification exam. Also, I'm a Shingo Award-winning author for my book, Rising Above It All, The Art and Science of Organizational Transformation. Also, part of your exam preparation class is to teach you how to take an exam. You know, once I was teaching, we were doing some mock certification exam questions to get my students prepared for their certification exams. When one of my students said, I am a great test taker. In fact, I'm so good you can cover up the questions and just show me the answers. And just by looking at the way the answers are written, I can pick the correct answer. And I thought, wow, that's crazy. So we put up something so he couldn't see the questions, just showed him the answers, and first one he picked, he said it's B. I looked at it, I clicked it. It was correct. I thought he got lucky. Then he just started blasting through them, and he got through them very quickly, and he got every one of them correct. And I said, wow, that's pretty amazing. And so I asked him, would you teach us how to take an exam like that, to be that good at taking exams? And so he taught all of us. His name was John Pursglove, by the way. Give him credits for that. And I purchased the ownership rights. At least I have rights of ownership to those so I can share them with you. And before then, I'd go in and take a test. If it was a 5.5-hour exam, I'd take the full 5.5 hours. I was always the last one out of there. When he taught me these test taking skills, I was out of there in like an hour, hour and a half in a 5.5-hour exam. And I passed them easily. And I'm going to teach you those same skills, and so that you'll be ready for your certification exam. See, there's sometimes you get the knowledge, but you don't have the test-taking skills. You'll fail the exam. In my class, I give you the information, the knowledge, and then I also teach you how to take an exam. That's why we have such high pass rates. Also, you can schedule live video conferencing sessions at no additional charge. If you're having problems, you let me know. We'll schedule it, and I'll get on my video studio, and we will have a live stream tutorial. No problem. No additional costs. Your exam prep class is taken through our online LMS system, which means you can take your time as you can set your own schedule. So it's very flexible since it's online training. And it'll have videos much like the one I'm doing right now. This is an example of what the videos look like. And I think this one has quite a few modules in it. It has a lot of modules, 136 lectures, but they're very short lectures, so it's not overly difficult. And so if you have 3 months to get prepared for the exam, you're going to have to take, 5.5 hours a week. And that's not too bad. And you should be ready for this certification exam. Alpha has the best guarantee in the industry. We guarantee that you will pass on the first attempt, and if you don't, we will pay half of the cost of one retake. And so we have skin in the game here. To qualify for the guarantee, you must finish all online exams with a grade of 75% or above, and you may say, well, that's where you get away with it right there. No, the tests, I have practice exams. So you can practice it and do it over and over again before you take the real exam. They're the same exam. So getting 75% isn't that difficult. But the point is you learn as you go along. And you must review the handbook, and you must finish all practice exams and final exams with a minimum score of 80%. And again, you have practice exams to help you prepare for that. So these are not impossible numbers. But if you'll do that and you still fail, then you'll get half off. People that fail are usually the ones that don't finish the class. All right, so where is the timeline here? Well, you're going to listen to online lectures and take the associated exams. That's step 1. There's about 13 hours worth of lectures, There's tests for every one of those. You're going to take about 15.5 hours of testing. Since the modules are so short, the tests actually going to take you longer. And then you're going to review the ASQ handbook, which is going to take approximately 23 hours once that becomes available, and take practice exams until you get a minimum of 75%. That's going to be 8 hours. Of course, we'd like to get it up to 80%, but 80% is very difficult to get on these tests. So I'd say 75 minimum. So you have 8 hours there, 23 hours to review your handbook. Take the ASQ CCQM exam. That's approximately a 4.5 hour exam. I think exactly it's 4 hours and 18 minutes. And so if you add all those times up, you end up with 64 hours to get prepared for this exam. The goal is to finish in 3 months. If your goal is to finish in 3 months, then that's 5.4 hours per week. So that's pretty doable for most people. And of course, if you want to step that up and double it, you can do it in 6 weeks. You're going to be pretty busy, but you can do it. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. There's my email address. There's my phone number. I just got off the phone with someone and they said, I can't believe you actually answer the phone. But I do, unless I'm in a class teaching a lecture, of course. Well, congratulations, you have completed this module. It would be a real honor for me to have you as a student, so I hope you'll consider us. Thank you, and have a great day. Goodbye.